Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrew, and today I'm going to be talking about the best things to have in your dorm. And this isn't just for incoming freshmen, this is if you're in college and you're looking for things to get for your dorm or your apartment, or if you're in high school and you're thinking about what you need for your future dorm. I am going to be a junior at Rutgers University. I've had my fair share of experiences, and I've found the things that I think that work really well and things that work like not at all. So I am going to share my favorite things with you and also share the things that you shouldn't have in your dorm. And just to let you guys know that most of these items will be on my Shopify. So if you want to click that link down in the description and go ahead and visit that website, most of these items that I do talk about today will be in my Shopify for you guys to purchase. All right, let's talk about the best things to have in your dorm. The number one most essential item that I believe every person should have in their dorm is a fan or a mini air purifier. Now, if you live in a colder state, this might not be as important to you, but in New Jersey especially, the summers are so hot that you need a fan in the room at all times. Now, I have this Wuzu fan from Costco. It's $40. It is expensive, but it works really well, and I have it placed right in front of my window. They work perfectly to bring in the cold air from outside, or just any air in general, inside, and it usually circulates that dry, musty air in your dorm because, let's be for real, it's not that great. The second thing that I believe is the most important is a mattress foam topper, specifically memory foam. Now, every time that someone comes into my room and they sit on my bed, they're immediately taken aback by how comfortable my bed is. It is so soft. It is so great to just lay down and sleep in. And those beds, those twin XL mattresses, are hard as a rock. So if you do anything, get a mattress foam topper to make sure that you don't have like back problems when you're sleeping, because those beds are hard. They're so hard and not good. Another thing that's really good for dorms is a surge protector. Now, I literally have 3 or 4 of them right now in my room, and when I go to college, I bring all 3 or 4 of them because they're literally just essential for plugging everything in that I need, and they only have like 1 or 2 outlets in every dorm, and for an apartment it could be different. It's definitely essential to have a surge protector or some type of long extension cord just so that you can have outlets everywhere that you go. One thing that I was really curious to know more about, and I didn't really know if I should get it or not, was something called a damp rid hanger, or just a damp rid container. These things get rid of moisture in the air. They work so well in the wooden closets that most dorms will give you. Those wooden closets give your clothes a musty, like woody, wet smell, and takes away all that gross moisture and fits it inside this little pouch that it collects all the water in. Perfect, and I literally only changed it, I think, once or twice in the entire 9-month period that I was at school. One thing that I think is pretty smart to have in your dorm or apartment is a little lockbox or safe. And I'm gonna pair this with an ottoman, not only for storage, but also for safekeeping of different items you don't want your RA to see. The plastic containers are great, but if you want something a little bit better, the ottoman is a perfect place for you to have some storage. Now, this one thing that I say is for the beauty gurus or people who have really nice skincare, you need a container to hold all of your skincare. And let me tell you that little container in the back right there that I have is absolutely perfect to hold makeup, skincare. I have Q-tips, chapsticks, hand creams, serums, lotions, just everything that you can think of skincare or makeup I have in that little compartment drawer. It is completely essential for me to have it on my desk. But obviously, if you're not into makeup or skincare, but you should be into skincare, it might not be as important, but it's a good addition to your desk. Something that is so important to me that I think everyone should have is an Amazon, but I don't want to trigger her right now because she's in the back of my desk. Alexa, volume up 4. Alexa, what is 4 plus 4?
4 plus 4 is 8.
8.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that?
But anyway, she's so amazing to have in my dorm and my apartment. You don't know how many questions I have for her. I also make her play music all the time. And whenever my friends are getting ready to go out or we're just having a good old time in the apartment or dorm, we love to have music on. And the Alexa is the perfect speaker slash home essential that you need. Not homosexual, home essential. Home essential.
Are you homosexual?
A what?
I'm homosexual.
Now this item is really only important if you are a messy person, but I think every person should have this. Is a little mini handheld vacuum cleaner. Perfect to clean up little messes. I know that freshman year I was obsessed with making mac and cheese and popcorn. Now, it's great and all until you get popcorn all over your floor or bed and you need something to sweep it up. You don't have a dustpan because that's way too big. So get a mini vacuum. It makes everything so much easier when you just have something to clean up little messes on the floor. I keep saying these things are all essential, but I feel like everything is. Anyway, a medicine cabinet with a bunch of medicine stocked up to the brim. You need Tylenol, Advil, Mucinex, Dayquil, NyQuil, thermometers, cough drops, Excedrin, everything that you can think of medicine-wise, keep in a drawer. You will get sick freshman year. You will get sick sophomore year, junior year, senior year. You will get sick, period. And you need to have some sort of backup for you when you are sick. The last essential thing that I think is mostly essential for move-in days and move-out days are the IKEA bags. Having an IKEA bag or some type of plastic container holder to hold all these items to bring into your dorm or your apartment is essential because it makes it so much easier to move. You have so much stuff you don't even realize it when you go ahead and move into your dorm, but having a bag or some type of container to hold things in makes it so much easier to do the whole move in and move out. Okay, now that we discussed a bunch of essential things, I'm gonna talk about the things that I believe are not essential, the worst things to have in your dorm ever. Like, do not get that. Do not. At all. In my opinion.
I don't know what that was, guys. I'm just trying to edit and I'm really bored. So this is what the result is.
Some non-essential things that I don't think you should have in your dorm at all is a drying rack. I thought I was gonna need a drying rack. Did I ever use it? No, and it took up so much space in my dorm. I tried hiding it under my desk, in my closet. It literally had nowhere to go. I wanna pair this with a ironing board, an iron. If you love to iron your clothes, go ahead, have it in your dorm. Me personally, it took up space, it took up time. Instead of just putting my clothes back in the laundry and the dryer for a little bit to get the wrinkles out, I'm sitting on my bed or on the floor ironing my clothes, and it just takes up too much time, too much space to store it, and I don't ever use it at all. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Don't get a drying rack or an ironing board. Another thing that I think is not essential are printers. Your university has a printer, so use it. Some people I know have their own printer, and for good reason, I guess. In the end, you're wasting ink, you're wasting money trying to pay for that ink and the paper as well. Your university might supply those things for free, depending on what they do. They could charge a small little fee per piece of paper, but it's pretty small and less expensive compared to having your own printer with your own paper and own ink. Also, one thing that I thought of was a Keurig. Now, if you're obsessed with coffee, then go ahead, but I don't find it essential to have a Keurig in your dorm. It takes up a lot of space just sitting on your desk. You can have a bunch of other stuff there with you. And also the return rate for how much are you gonna actually drink that coffee? Are you gonna actually get up in the morning and do that? Because who gets up early in the morning to make coffee? No one. Sorry, I don't. But if you really love coffee, you really love making coffee in the morning, then go ahead and get it. But I just don't think it's essential because of the space that it takes up. Alright guys, I think that is it. I talked about everything that I thought was essential and not essential. And most of the things that I did talk about that were in the essential category will be on my Shopify. You can click the link in the description. There's more as well than what I talked about that I think are pretty important when it comes to living in a dorm or having an apartment at college. These items will be lifesavers and life game changers. I will have plenty more coming. Also, if you want me to make another video talking about college essentials or just anything college in general, all the two other videos that I have in my account right now on YouTube are both college videos. But if you want me to make something else like college related, go ahead and comment that in the comment section of the description. See, I'm not a YouTuber. I can't do this. I can't. But I'm trying my best for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more college informational videos. Yeah.